First of 7 on a good 3. Ready to jump now in the first. There's the light flashing. They're all set. Favourite drawn the rails. Burn riding. Starter just holding them. Hits the lever. They're off. In the end, the Starter's Delight, although Baskin probably came away in last position. Jomars Element and All the Credit jump smartly, and they're 1-2 settling down. 2 to Madiba, who went to third, followed by Daddy Longlegs, Baskin fifth, and Reverse Logic sixth and last. Heading down the side towards the 600 metres, Jomars Element travelling sweetly in front. Led a length and a quarter. All the Credit second, getting a butte trip following the leader. Two-way third, Madiba outside of Daddy Longlegs. Now Baskin has to peel out 3 and 4 wide, so he's got some work to do, the favourite, as they come to the turn. He was pushed even deeper, and Reverse Logic turned in last. Fully homeward bound towards the 200 metres, and Jomars Element is well clear. Madiba emerged to second, Baskin running on, but it might be all in vain. 50 metres left to run. Jomars Element, too swift, too quick for them. Jomars Element beat Madiba. Baskin third, All the Credit fourth, then Reverse Logic, and a few lengths to Daddy Longlegs in a smart gallop, 57.36. Jomars Element, Larry Cassidy for Rob Heathcote. Bouncing smartly and leading, and never looked like losing. Always travelled really well too, looked good in front, never looked like losing. A 4-year-old bay gelding by Red Element out of Jomar Star for Vicky Heathcote, A. Norman and D. Rigg. That's his second win from start 8. He was first up since May, and he drew the outside gate, but he was quickly across in front, and in the process has run pretty nifty time. In fact, it's a new class record, 57.36, a new class record. Beats Double Image's previous best, which was set around 5 years ago. So it's broken a fairly, well, a long-standing, not a long-standing class record, but one that stood for half a decade. 5-3-1-2 in the frame, 5-3-1-2. Jomars Element, Larry Cassidy first. Madiba, Robbie Frad second. Baskin, Jim Byrne third. And 2 All the Credit ran fourth. New class record, 57.36, and the sprint home impressive, 32.8. 2.5 lengths by a length and a quarter. 2.5 by 1 1/4. Baskin probably was about a length behind them as they settled.
7.36, it's the record. Katie's son, 56.62. Seems as though the track's in perfect order today. Well, Rob, first blood here on today's 7-race card with Jomars Element. Great way to start the day.
Oh, it's always a good way to start the day winning one, Michael, and it's even better when I get on pretty well with the main owner, Mrs. Heathcote.
Yes. Yeah, well, you'll have some money to spend when you head to Melbourne.
No, we leased him from Jomar Park Stud, actually, hence the name Jomars Element. And, you know, they do a great job with the horses. We've had a good association over the years, and, you know, there's only a small group of owners. And as I say, it's a leased horse, so a little bit of something for everybody.
Great, a 4-year-old by Red Element. I noticed last campaign he seemed to be getting better and better. He won his maiden, and then he had a bit of the Virginian form.
Yeah, he did, and that was down the Gold Coast. I thought I'd slip him down there for a Class 1 and he'll be hard to beat. We bumped into the Virginia and he won by 10. But as Jeff Lloyd, Jeff's won on him in the past. As Jeff said, he saw him walking around the enclosure. He's a lot stronger this time. And as you know, Mike, I don't push my horses, and he was lightly raced as a 3-year-old. He's come back now as a, you know, pretty handy 4-year-old who's probably got some more wins in store.
Yeah, showed nice speed there, be up on pace, too good for them. What about in race 2? Childhood Secret likes it here, and she likes to run along a bit as well.
Yeah, we'll do the same. I mean, there's a couple of red hot pots in the next race, and they're going to be hard to beat. So she will have to be the top of her. Magic Love, and I think David Van Dyke's horse is going to be very hard to beat. But look, she'll run a cheeky little honest race, and then in the last I've got 2, Neuschwanstein and Big Decision. I think they'll run nice races as well. Back on top of the ground.
Okay, now Buff's arrived okay, and the barrier draws come out. Are you happy?
I am, Michael. Barrier 6 for us. Buff's never the quickest horse out the gates, but with Red Zell in 1 and a couple of speedsters outside of us, I think it gives Brownie the opportunity of going across and sitting outside Red Zell. That's how it looks on paper anyway.
Okay, good luck with it all.
Thanks, mate.
Rob Heathcote about to have a quick chat there with winning rider Larry Cassidy, and these two are recently back together again after around about 5 years, and they combined to win a race on Saturday at Eagle Farm with Bideye Bay. It looks as though she has a bright future. We might get a quick word here from Larry Cassidy. I heard Larry on Radio TAB with Stephen Hewlett earlier this morning telling us about what's been going on with you over the past 18 months. But, gee, Larry, that's all behind you now.
Yeah, look, I feel really good at myself, and the body's holding up, and I'm happy the progress I've made. I've sort of looked after myself to here, and the last week's obviously really come to, it's been a great week, and obviously getting back and riding for the Rob Heathcote stable's been a big plus as well.
Yeah, I guess it's always difficult to come back, but if you can get the backing of a big stable, makes it a lot easier.
Certainly does. Like, I'm probably at the moment, even though I haven't been chasing a lot of rides because I've just been trying to build into it. Hopefully the last week I'm going to be able to start building on that and getting a few extra rides and hopefully onwards and upwards.
Right, well done.
Thank you.
Larry Cassidy in the Rob Heathcote colours. Jomars Element, at least 4-year-old, getting the cash in the first. 5-3-1-2. Richard, all we need now is correct weight, and that'll be it on the opener at Ipswich.
The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have gone back to school as part of their 8-day tour of